This is another review of a yet another knife from Tactical Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Operator 7. This is the Blackout edition. I really like this knife. It's actually a buddy of mine. He's had it for quite some time now. He's taken very good care of it, which is nice. It does come with a Kydex sheath. Alright, so let's get started. For dimensions, the total length of the knife is 12.5 inches. That is from tip to tip. And then the blade length is 7 1/4. And that is actually, that does not include this part right here. That is just blade edge, 7 1/4. Weight, the knife alone is 18.9 ounces, so it is a heavy knife. Big knife. With the sheath included, it is 24.5 ounces. So it is a hefty knife. You do feel this one on your hip, but it's not unbearable. A lot of pistols are about this weight. So for the steel, this time it is actually 1075 high carbon. Most tops usually go with 1095 high carbon, but they switched it up a little bit for this. So 1075 high carbon. You do have acid rain kind of grip texture coating on this, like a lot of tops knives do that. So I mean, that stuff is very durable. All right, for the handle, it has G10 over micarta. So I don't know if you can see the different layers there. Come on, focus. There we go. G10 over micarta. I think it's pretty grippy. I like it. It looks good. It's pretty comfortable too. We'll get into all that here in a little bit. Going over here to the sheath, the clip, same as the review I did on the oh god, what knife was that? The Tops Taliban Takedown. Just a spring steel rotatable clip with a rubber spacer in there for retention. Very strong clip, very nice clip. This one does ride a little different on the sheath. You know, it's bigger sheath, so it's whatever. The sharpness of the blade, it is a very sharp knife. Just as sharp as any other Tops I've ever received. This is a serious knife. Big knife in the hand. Very comfortable though. See if we can get that to focus a little better. There we go. Yeah, very comfortable knife. The hardness of the blade itself is between 56 and 58 on the for Rockwell hardness. That's pretty good. It's not quite as good as 1095 high carbon. Since this is 1075 high carbon, it's a little lower, but it's not really enough to really matter. This knife will handle anything you can throw at it. It is a thick blade. I believe the blade is 0.31 of an inch. It's a very thick blade, massive blade. You can just see how thick that blade is. Very thick. The jimping, there is no actual jimping on the handle, which is fine because you have these massive, you know, finger guards. You do, however, have jimping right there on the top of the finger grooves. Now, this one, I can see where this one would come in handy for if you have your finger through here for, you know, small jobs or whatever. But this one, I don't understand why this one's there. Maybe it's just to add contour to the other one. But yeah, that's how they have the jimping on this knife. There's no jimping on the physical handle itself. You do have texture here. That is somewhat grippy. But then again, you know, you have that huge, you know, finger guards there. You're not coming off this knife, so it is what it is. You have 2 lanyard holes down here. Same as the Taliban Takedown. They're either stainless steel or aluminum. I'm guessing aluminum for weight reduction. And you have 2 massive fasteners going through your handle. They are big fasteners. Very strong knife though. Well put together, very solid. Comfortability, like I said, it is very comfortable. I like the knife. Would I daily carry it? Maybe if I was an outdoorsman, 24/7, or if I was going camping, I'd take it with me. It is a good chopper. It has a pretty generous belly on the knife. As you can see, it curves in and then it comes back out. So you can do some chopping with this knife. All kinds of stabbing and slicing for sure. This is purpose-wise, this is a combat knife. So yeah, there's plenty of opportunities for this. Let's flip it over. First off, we got Operator 7 by Tops. And then on this side, this is the Blackout Edition, made in the USA. So this is a genuine Blackout Edition Tops knife. Very nice. You have a nice, generous, deep groove here on both sides of the blade. Very large handle. I have pretty decent sized hands and it still sticks off, so anybody's going to be able to grab this handle. Alright, and then for the sheath, let's get a close up at the sheath. There are no retention screws on this sheath, but it doesn't really need it. I'll show you that here in a second. It does fit in there very snug, but you do have plenty of holes for molly. Nice opening for the sheath. The knife fits in there very well. Let's see here. Fits in there very well. Looks good. It's not coming out. It's not coming out. It's sturdy in there. You could probably put this upside down on a pack if you wanted to. It's not coming off. The clip is rotatable, so you can there's options for carrying it. This back over here. All right. Purposes, like I said, it is solely meant for combat, stabbing, striking, slashing, all that kind of stuff. You can underhand this knife very well, very easily. So, it's a good knife. A lot of options for it. Carry options, like I said, it has a rotatable clip. I'd like to say most people would probably carry this vertically, being how long this knife is. I guess technically you could carry it, horizontally, scout carry, but I mean, it wouldn't be very practical, I guess. I mean, you could do it, to each his own. The sheath, very good Kydex, and as I showed you, good retention on it. You do have a vent hole right here for moisture to escape. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. Good retention, nice clip on it, good knife. Price wise, you can pick this up on certain websites for probably $130, $140. I know at one point Tops was selling this for $240 on their website. I believe it dropped down to $169 on their website. Don't quote me on it, but I've seen all those prices, so they do jump around a little bit with this knife apparently. But you get what you pay for sure. It is worth, well worth the $240 they originally wanted for it. But this knife's been out for a few years, so they dropped the price like anybody else would do with any product. So care info. I did miss this in the Tops Taliban takedown review. It doesn't have to be just Tops knives. Any high carbon steel knife, make sure you take care of it. What will happen if you don't take care of the knife is, your edge and where it's laser engraved, that stuff can rust spot. And you don't want that unless you don't care. Basically, it's super easy to take care of it. Once a month, oil your knives. Use CLP or Hops gun oil, any kind of metal treatment oil. And it just keep a nice thin layer on it. It will 100% keep your knives in good condition. Eventually I will be doing a review of another Tops knife that was not oiled properly. It did not get taken care of, and you can see all kinds of spotting on the edge, and this one has a back saw on it, on the spine, and we'll get into all that later. But always take care of your high carbon steel, even your low carbon, it doesn't matter. Unless you don't care, whatever. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for this video. I'm going to round it up. Thanks for watching. If you have stuck around for the whole video, I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Lets me know you guys want to see more of these videos. And yeah, so have a good day, guys. Goodbye.